Hey guys, it's Erin, and it's been a super long time since I've been on BookTube. I kind of dropped the ball there for a little while, so I'm back. It is 2020. It is legitimately January 1st. I am here filming with you guys. Well, not with you guys, but by myself I am filming. And I wanted to make a quick New Year's video to kind of usher in coming back to BookTube and being a part of this community again, because one of my goals for 2020 is to kind of come back to BookTube and really do it right again. There for a while I was posting every Friday. I'm hoping to get back into that. And yeah, I'm hoping to come back. I'm hoping some of you are still here. Insert cricket noise. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video and talk about some of my goals for 2020 book-wise. So obviously, the pretty black and white one is the Goodreads book. Your goal, how many books you want to read in a year. I really wanted to do 75, but I ended up reading like 82, I think is what my goal, or what my overall reading for this year was. And I was looking at 75 as my goal before I hit 80. And I don't know if it's fair to like take a step back and say 75 when obviously I didn't overshoot it on purpose, but it happened. So, yeah, not only that, but I started my Bookstagram in early May of 2019. So I wasn't exactly like, there wasn't a flame under my keister like there is now. While I did do a lot of reading still before Bookstagram, I think having Bookstagram and knowing that part of that community is reading, I think that gives anyone the extra like added push to really dig in and get stuff done. And obviously just read more. So I think my Goodreads goal is going to be 100 books. I think I feel good about that. I think it's doable. I'm going to really kick myself if come 2021, I don't have 100 books read / reviewed / yeah. But, my other goal is, hopefully this evening, I'm going to try and count up all of the books that I have in here that are unread. And I'm hoping to get at least 20% of my library read before the end of 2020. Which, I mean, I want to say a good portion of it's read, but until I kind of like take stock and look, I don't know for sure. I know there are a lot of books that are not read, and I don't like that. I want to make room for my shelves to have books that I enjoy and have books that I know what's happened in them. And I'm going to try and limit myself, because Ryan is going back on the road, and I know that he'll be sending book boxes once he gets on the road. I'm going to try and limit myself to buying maybe 5 books a month. So that way maybe there's not as much influx and books being left unread. Now, again, I think part of the goal of New Year's is to set a goal for yourself and attempt to keep yourself honest when it comes to it. And I know there are going to be months that I buy more books. There's going to be more months that I just say it. I say 5 books a month and I'm like, holy cow, that's not a lot of books. Considering my like to buy list is like 10 for just the month of January. But the other thing is I'm hopefully going to continue to get ARCs, and obviously that does cut back on what I have to buy because I receive an ARC of the book. So we'll see. The goal is to buy 5 or less a month. And I know there will be months where I can't choose and I buy more. I know there will be months, probably, maybe, fingers crossed, that I'll buy less. But, you know, we'll see. So my Goodreads and my book buys, I really want to get at least 20% of my library read, and maybe I'll count tonight and do the research and see that I'm already at 20% and then I've hit that goal. But I really want to have a gradual knockout of my TBR, or books that are already on my shelf that I've not read. So along with my ARCs, I'm going to try and do 5 ARCs a month, 5 new releases a month, and then 5 from my TBR. So the goal is to read about 15 books every month. And for a little while, that's going to be hard because I could probably show you guys my calendar, honestly. So this is my month of January, and all of these are ARCs that I have currently active on my NetGalley or in hardcover. So obviously January is pretty packed. I think February we tapered down a little bit. So I'm hoping to maybe taper down on ARCs and get to knocking down my TBR. But again, the best lays plans of mice and men. So these are my goals. I have them written down in my book planner in hopes to kind of keep me honest. We'll see. But my biggest goal for 2020 is obviously I'm hitting my my year anniversary on Bookstagram, and that is so amazing and so shocking and so nerve-wracking. I can't believe a year has gone by so fast. I am so happy to have found Bookstagram and it be a part of my world and who I am now. I have found a lot of personal joy in it. I have found a lot of otherworldly joy, is a good way to put it, only because I feel like I'm honoring my grandma and my mom, who are also very large readers. I have just really found a sense of myself, and I have surrounded myself with people who love what we do, and that's just reading. And I never thought in all my days that I could find something where I was surrounded by people who also love to read. So I am forever grateful for Bookstagram. So I am hoping by my year mark, which is in May, I think it's May 6th, honestly, but I would really have to check. But I'm hoping to have 2,000 followers by May. Is it May or March? I don't know. I didn't check. I just know that it's early, not early in the year, but earlier in the year. But I'm hoping by my year mark, I have 2,000 followers. I'm sitting at about 1620, I think, right now. So obviously there's a decent amount of the way to go, but I'm hosting a giant giveaway at 1750. And I'm just very excited about the future, and I cannot wait to spend every Friday with you guys. 2020 is going to be an amazing year for my life personally. I hope it's an amazing year for me on Bookstagram as well. And now I'm hoping that it's a great year for BookTube. So my one goal for BookTube is I'm hoping to be able to give you guys 10-minute videos every Friday going over like one of the books that I'm currently reading, one of the ARCs that I'm currently reading, something, either a book rant, but I'm wanting to get out quality small videos, and I'm hoping that with Ryan being gone, I can maybe up it to 2. But it just all depends on how the world continues to revolve. But I am hoping to be more of a feature here on BookTube, and I appreciate all of you who stayed with me through my little hiatus, and here's to a new year. So these pages take me places, and I'm so very grateful you guys are here to take this journey with me. Happy New Year. I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.